Welcome, friends. So about 3 weeks ago, sometime in September, eggnog showed up at the grocery store. And I thought, eggnog, it's still September. But I thought I should start making some recipes with it. Now, we have deep on our channel some really good eggnog recipes, both cooked and uncooked, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and I will link to those below. But for this bundt cake, I'm just going to use the stuff that you can get at the grocery store. So we're going to start off by creaming this butter. The butter's nice and soft, so in goes the sugar, and we just continue creaming until it's nice, light, and fluffy. Okay, and now I crack the eggs in one at a time. And by putting them in one at a time, they just seem to mix in better. While the eggs are mixing in, I'm just going to put the soda into the flour and give that a bit of a stir. Okay, so now I'm going to measure out the eggnog. I need about 1.25 cups. And even though this eggnog comes from the grocery store and has rum in it, I'm going to add some rum anyway. So I'm just going to use kind of a medium body Cuban rum, and I need about 3 tablespoons. Now you could use any rum you like, or you could just leave the rum out completely if you don't want it. You could put in rum flavoring if you don't want to have alcohol in your cake. Completely up to you. I like rum with eggnog. Those two flavors go together in my mind. So I'm going to put the rum into the eggnog just to make the next mixing procedure just a little bit easier. I'm also going to put in some vanilla. And of course, some of this also depends on what flavors are already in the eggnog that you're buying. If you're making your own eggnog, or if you're buying one from the grocery store, what the flavors are like in there. The recipe can change a little bit based on your flavor profile. Make it your own. Do your own thing, really. Use this as a starting point and do your own thing. Okay, the butter, sugar, and eggs are creamed together beautifully. So now I'm going to alternate between putting in some of the flour and then some of the liquid. And we'll do this back and forth in 2, 3, or maybe even 4 additions. This is a bundt pan that I have buttered and floured just so that the cake releases nicely. It's also non-stick, so sticking shouldn't be a problem, but a little bit of extra added security is nice. So in goes the batter. Once all the batter is in, just kind of smooth the top. A couple of taps and into the oven.
Ooh. Hey friends, hey Glenn. Where am I going here? There we go.
Eggnog.
Really?
Eggnog bundt cake.
So is that eggnog then?
That's eggnog sauce. So that's just icing sugar that I mixed up with some eggnog and a little bit of melted butter. So it's got all the flavor.
Ooh, how very festive of you.
Yeah. Seems very early to be festive, but I don't know. Christmas stuff is already out in the store. Oh, that's a good looking cake. Okay. Christmas stuff is already out. And, you know, this
Christmas
eggnog.
stuff went out before school went back.
Christmas stuff went out before school went back, before even Halloween went up this year.
It's a little bit,
So it's a really nice color.
it is a very, I mean, it should be. It's a yellowy,
Yeah.
that eggnoggy.
The cake's got really nice crumb. It's a tight crumb, but it's nice. Yeah, so it's got a really strong butter flavor because it is a butter bundt cake.
Okay.
I think, for myself, I'd maybe up the amount of eggnog a little bit. And the rum isn't coming through. I would have put more rum in. But it's a very delicate flavored cake, isn't it? Like no one part of the cake is overpowering to me.
For some reason I want to put lemon on it. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's not very festive, Julie.
No, but I think that's the butter cake base to it, right? I personally get the bit of rum, but I'm not really getting an eggnog. Maybe it needed more
I mean,
sauce.
I could put more sauce. And when I get a bit with the sauce on it, it is full on eggnog.
I can't believe if I ate the whole thing though.
Having said that, I've got one bite left. Yeah. So, there's a couple things I would do to improve this, but I would make it this way first and see whether you really want that extra eggnog flavor.
It's always, yeah.
Yeah. It can stand for maybe another quarter cup of eggnog in the mix and probably another 2 or 3 tablespoons of rum before the cake gets too runny.
So, okay, I was going to say,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
sounds like a lot of liquid. Extra
Everybody,
liquid.
everybody tells you that this is a formula and it has to be exact, There is quite a bit of play in the recipe that you can add more. So you could add more liquid if you wanted more flavor, or just put more sauce on the top. I mean, that is pure eggnog. So, I know it's only October, but happy holidays. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.